Have you ever met someone, Mom, who could read the room the second they walked in? Not because anyone said anything, but because they noticed everything. The fake smile, the forced laugh, the weird silence after certain words. And the scary part? People like that are usually quiet. Because when you start seeing what others don't, the world stops feeling simple. You stop hearing words and start noticing patterns. So if this video somehow feels a little too personal, there's a chance you're one of those people. The ones who see too much. Most people think highly aware people are just overthinkers. But that's not really true. Overthinkers imagine things. Observers notice things. There's a difference. An observer notices when someone's energy changes for half a second. When a person says, "I'm happy," but their eyes look exhausted. When someone acts confident, but constantly seeks validation without realizing it. Most people only hear what's being said. But highly aware people notice what leaks through unintentionally. And honestly, that ability becomes exhausting. Because once your brain starts recognizing patterns, it never really stops. You ever wonder why some people get mentally exhausted after being around others for too long? It's because they're not just having conversations. Their brain is analyzing everything at once. Tone, body language, eye movement, emotional inconsistency, hidden tension. It's like running 10 tabs in your head at the same time. That's why deeply aware people often disappear for a while. Not because they hate people, but because constantly feeling everyone's energy becomes overwhelming, especially when most of it feels fake. Life changes the moment you realize most people are performing. Some people fake confidence, some fake kindness, some fake loyalty. And some people become experts at pretending to care. But patterns always expose the truth eventually. That's the thing about human behavior. People can control words, but they struggle to control repeated patterns. And once you learn to recognize patterns, you start predicting people before they even speak. That's when things get dangerous, because suddenly you can't unsee anything anymore. Every person has a version of themselves they show to the world. A social version, a relationship version, a family version. And then there's the real version they become when nobody's around. Most people never notice the difference, but highly observant people do, almost instantly. They notice insecurity hidden behind arrogance, sadness hidden behind humor, and loneliness hidden behind attention-seeking behavior, which is why intelligent people often become quieter over time, because they realize very few people are actually authentic. Most are just adapting socially to survive. Awareness sounds like a superpower until you realize how lonely it becomes, because when you notice everything, you also notice disappointment everywhere. You notice when someone secretly envies you, when someone's support isn't genuine, when someone only values you when you're useful to them. And eventually, your nervous system gets tired. Not physically, mentally, emotionally. That's why some highly intelligent people isolate themselves. Not because they're antisocial, but because peace becomes more valuable than attention. The smartest people in the room usually aren't the